Hey guys, new video. Uh, this time I'm rolling with Alex, a purple belt. He's actually our instructor, so it's good that I get a chance to roll with him because we can always review our footage afterwards. Uh, looks like there's some people in the way, so I'm gonna actually skip this part and continue when you can actually see us. You can see us a bit right now, but I'm just gonna skip ahead to when the camera's in a better angle. So lucky for me, Andreas happened to be there and was able to move the camera just in time for me being in bottom mount. As you can see, I'm still struggling to get out of mount. Alex is doing a good job managing my feet placement so I can't get my knees to my elbows in any way. And it's also hard to get your knees to your elbows when your elbows are beside your ears. Right now, he's pretty much isolating both my arms so that he can attack an arm lock. Right now, looks like I'm just wasting a lot of energy bridging, trying to get his weight off me, but as you know, he's just getting into a better position and higher mount. And right now at this point, I'm carrying all of his weight, and he has both my arms isolated. And now he can separate my defending arm and attack his armbar arm. And right now I had no choice but to tap. Next round we start. I shoot for half guard immediately, and I start with the underhook and try to separate one of his legs. I try to get under him, not under him, but I try to get over his leg, but a little mistake I'm making right here is letting people sweep me with the momentum of me coming up. I need to kind of slow down or approach it in a different way, because they use that butterfly hook to just carry me over back into bottom position. And right now, I think he's pretty much past me, but I try to trap one of his legs again so I can attempt to underhook again. But instead, I think he left some room on the other side, allowing me to close my guard. And at this point, I'm trying to break his posture and trying to get an overhook on his lapel. But as I turn out, I think I leave a lot of room, allowing him to kind of just tripod and slip outwards. But he has my shoulder still on the mat, so I couldn't really come up or take the back or anything from there, even though it kind of looks like I could. I was still pretty planted on my shoulders, so I couldn't really come up. And at this point, he's still in my half guard technically, but since I'm flattened out in half guard, it doesn't really mean much as an offensive position. I think at this point, I'm trying to get another underhook or at least butterfly to create some space. At this point, I said I need to get an underhook, so I do a little mini knee lever over here to get my underhook back. And I think he realized that, so he is trying to address my pant grip that's trying to he's trying to control my leg so I can't torque his knee. So I tried going into like some sort of deep half variation and roll him over me. But when we get to this point right here, I tried to come up and it was hard, so I shelved his leg on my shoulder, but it looks like he was able to set up some close guard over my shoulder. And at this point, I realize I'm like kind of in danger now because my posture is broken and his guard is over one of my shoulders with an arm isolated. So I think at this point, he's probably trying to set up a triangle or an armbar. and I think he's trying to attack my arm, but it wasn't quite isolated, so he just ends up closing his guard again. And then from here, I start pressuring forward to try to get out of his guard. But now he still has a connection on my hip, and he has a sleeve, which I think he's trying to get a lasso. Yeah. So he closes his lasso, and now I'm kind of stuck in this position in his guard. And when I try pressuring forward at this point, it's kind of a mistake because all my weight is leaning in the wrong direction, I guess. And I mean, my balance was off there, and he had all these nice grips on me. But yeah, that's the end of the rolling footage. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.